Hey, you guys, and welcome to Sex Talk with T. Graye and Lusious G. I'm T. Graye. I have a special co-host with me, special guest in the building, Queen Graye.
What's up, y'all?
Hey,
girl.
How are you?
I am wonderful.
Yes. Happy Tuesday.
It's a happy Tuesday.
Yes, so you guys, Lusious G isn't with us tonight, but we're going to see her again soon. But I do promise to keep it raunchy in her name. And joining us in the building tonight, one of my favorite comedians out of 757, nationally touring, super dope dude, comedian Angus Black is in the building. Ow! Come on in here, Angus Black.
What up?
Give it to me. Yeah.
All of
Thank
it.
you. All of it.
What up, y'all?
Hey,
What up?
Yo,
it's
y'all.
so good to see
You
your
go to
face.
DC, y'all gotta rock with them. You got to hit them up. When you in their city, you gotta hit them up.
They don't know. They don't know how we get down up here.
Like
All
look,
all
T
the
took me
love.
out to the club. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had a little bread on me like that. She's like, don't worry about all that. Took us up to VIP, snuck us a bottle when the bar was closed. The owner came and still get me. Come on, yo, the GOAT.
If you start telling people they're gonna expect
Right.
kind of treatment.
Right. And everybody
every time
gets
they
that,
come.
Black. Now everybody
But
gets
everybody
that.
You
Yeah,
expect.
I love them, y'all. I love both of them. They hold us down.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much. Well, thank you for joining us tonight on this Sex Talk with T. Graye. First things first, I know all y'all out there listening and watching it. I said it. I know y'all thinking to yourselves, this is about sex talk, but this girl got on a spiritual shirt.
Oh,
You know what I do? Shirt says spoiler, God wins.
well, God created it, so
Hello.
Let me tell y'all, that's why.
Hello.
Okay, because had it not been for the Lord,
Hallelujah.
we wouldn't have none of this great sex that we be having around here.
Mm-mm.
Wouldn't none of y'all exist, would none of y'all babies be born. So we gonna go ahead and praise him. And then
Hey. Oh.
Hey, what kind of show is this? My bad. I'm sorry, y'all.
here.
Northern and the Western.
So what I wanted to get into tonight, you guys, because the new year is among us. And so much has changed just dealing with this pandemic, our expectations of life, our expectations of love, of ourselves.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of talk about and see we have some new expectations for sex for 2021. Anybody doing anything different, busting out new moves? Are you bringing something new to the sex game in 2021?
Well, I'm a Gemini, so we creative all the time. Like we gonna come up with positions as we go. So,
Okay.
like for the positions that I pulled off in 2020, I can only imagine. I'm about to go straight monkey on them on 2020.
Oh, the Okay.
Like straight like zoo animals for the 2021.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Now I want to know what was you doing.
Right. I need it. All right.
What kind of moves? I think it's where you making, bro.
Need an example.
2020. Yes,
I.e.
doesn't have a name.
Nah, the names ain't came out yet.
The names ain't came out yet.
No.
It's like a new pair of George. They ain't even gonna tell what it is yet till it's almost there.
When we
You
all
gotta
get there,
standing online.
it'll be released on Amazon when it's ready. Y'all can
It's gonna be on Amazon.
purchase the positions.
Okay, so Angus is going to be bringing some new positions, which is always good. People oftentimes think that their routine or their mundane is all that there is to the bedroom. Like some people only do 3 or 4 positions and that's it. So kudos
Sorry for their life.
Yeah, y'all crack open the book, get y'all little conversation, little something.
Yeah, fellas, you can't be predictable. Like that's the worst thing to a woman is to be predictable. She know the position you but she like, what you want to put me on the side, right? When they
I'm turning over
in the middle of sex.
Right.
That was like that Tyler Perry
That's
movie
important.
where she was like, he's about to brush his teeth. He's about to say da-da-da-da-da. Like she was wording it, like knew him to the T. Yeah, I need some spontaneity.
Yes, I don't think I ever want to have a sexual situation that I always know what's coming. I don't ever want it to be predictable. And granted, we can all kind of get stuck. You know what I mean? Everybody likes what they like. You have your favorite. I got my favorite. So yeah, we're not gonna take my favorite out the rotation.
Man, it's too much porn out here for you to be out here doing the same positions. Like the
Right.
categories
Some
are
exploratory
endless.
something going on.
What the fuck is baldism? I don't even know what that category is, but that J sound rough. Like look, I seen a jump with the dude. They taped the girl to a straight ironing board, and her ass was out, and she was duct taped from the shoulders down, but only her ass was poking out the tape.
So they hit her with the ironing board,
and she couldn't even run and jump. She was taking it in the mouth and on the ironing board. That shit was medieval as fuck, but I was like, I gotta get me another ironing board. I gotta get me a stronger ironing board.
I just want you to know.
You better get a surfboard.
It's gonna be people missing Walmarts all over the U.S.
It's gonna be missing ironing boards.
You know, one thing I gotta stop. I think I gotta calm down with the talking. Like I talk too much. You know what I mean? And see, that shows if you watch porn, like niggas will be hearing shit in porn, and then when they start having sex, then it's like you say some stuff that'll offend her. She be like, oh, you want it in your mouth, bitch? And she like, where you get that from? I'm so sorry. I was watching baldism. The ironing board. You know, so
you know what though? You should have a partner though that take it in the mouth. Like your partner needs to be on the same.
On the same, at least open.
Yes.
You can't just always pop certain things up on me, but if you discuss them and converse with me a little bit about the situation, it may go down.
Okay, all right. See, I like that attitude for the 2021.
That was so pleasant.
Gobble it up. Goggle.
He just turned it into something real nasty.
I know, but I'm showing my true colors up here. I gotta calm down. You can't show everybody. You like, yo, that motherfucker nasty for real, too.
Oh, for real.
I believe it. He was on the monkey's sex.
Yeah,
okay.
I did do the monkey.
I feel like if anything else, we should definitely come out of 2020 recognizing that life is way too short.
Definitely
to not have fun. So that includes your sex life. You should be open to exploring. You should be open to trying some new things. It does not have to be mundane. Like I'm going to keep fucking like tomorrow's not coming.
Damn.
That's how I feel. Like when you get in the bedroom, I need you to fuck me as if COVID is on our ass.
The world is at an
end. Like we're about to be dead tomorrow. So fuck me like you're not gonna see me.
Pay attention,
ladies. If you had 24 hours to live, what would you do?
Listen, I'm fucking something. Okay? If I had 24 hours to live, now don't get me wrong, I'm a parent. Of course I'm gonna spend some time with my kids. But I can tell you that the
going out with a bang
to bust is going to kill me. Fuck them 24 hours. I'm not gonna make it.
I'll just make 23.
So hard that I'm gonna die. Like,
see, them real freaks, that be them girls with that black eyeliner. I'm looking for the girls with the black eyeliner. That's the ones that like the gag right there. They like them look. They be like crying black tears.
What you trying to say?
Yeah, I'm about to say. I know we both have eyeliner on. What about that?
Hey, that's what's up.
Lord.
So let me ask you this. You've been out in the game and in the entertainment game, so you've been exposed, I guess, to what I would call maybe a different level of sexual encounters. Mm-hmm. And I would say that only because for most men in entertainment, you know, there's more access, women are more apt to doing more things. You know what I mean? They're coming on to you just on the strength of who you are. Do you feel like there's still stuff for you to learn, or do you feel like you kind of have done it all?
Nah. I think there's a lot of things to learn constantly. Like, I don't think you could ever master the game. I think what it is that we be knowing better and we still go through with it. Like I said, you thinking with your head and not your head. You know what I mean?
Right.
What head is you using right now? And sometimes it don't be worth it. So, like, it's like you should have learned enough from the past not to just get involved with anybody, no matter if it's just available to you. Like, it just ain't all good. So I think Cause now man, I tell you, I got some crazy stories, yo. Like,
I can only imagine.
just went left field. Like it was crazy. So like, me personally, I'm at a point. I don't have no kids. I'm not in no relationship, but at the same time, I'm not reckless. Like I could be out and I could have fun, and it could be 100 girls after the show. It got to be a vibe. Like it just got to be something. I'd be like, she like, hey, you want to go catch a drink or something? Like you just want to. It's a band playing down the street. It's good. I'm like, okay, that's my type of vibe. But you just gotta. You should be grown enough to catch that vibe now. If somebody got a motive, or you know what I mean? Because now niggas is posting your shit up online quick. People can't wait to post pics.
Sharing.
Oh, girl, I was with such and such. And then the perception, people think you doing it. Like, I don't know who he is, but he got to be somebody. And everybody looking for a come up right now. With the internet world, is a whole nother level now. So you just got to be careful, fellas. Like, I know that pussy. I know how it feel good. I know it. But they got pussy pockets and sex dolls and all that to keep us over now. Like it's a new 2021.
Look here, 757. Okay, I had to stop my life for a second. Look here, 757. You better not be out here spreading that stuff all over the place. Dang on it.
Nah, I'm not.
You want people popping up at the shows and stuff.
Hey,
hello.
I can't have that, yo.
Monkey man.
I'm accessible. Like I gotta be really. It ain't worth it. I've been in the game for a minute, yo. So like, I done seen jump where we did shows in cities and girls would come out at the end of their show with their husband or their man or whoever. Dude, very supportive, buying your merchandise. And then the girl be like, oh my God, you was so funny. I think you in my top 5 now. Can I get a picture? You be like, yeah, cool. So next thing you know, she like, babe, take a picture for me. I'm looking at him as if he got this look like, well, damn, I wanted to be in a picture too with you, babe.
No picture for you, bro.
So now he got this look on his face, and then I got to sit here. I could tell the way a woman grabbed me, the way she get in the picture.
She would give it up.
She on something. You know what I mean? And see what happened is they get your Instagram, and then they leave, and they like, well, what's your Instagram and stuff? I got
go down in the DM.
Then they slide in that DM, and they hit you with the, look, how long you in town? I'm about to drop my husband off. Where you going? I'm like, God.
They would even let it be the next night, same night.
See, I was that dude before. I was that guy. So that goes against my code. Like, y'all, I've been that guy.
Right.
So I respect it. Like, it ain't worth it. I don't care how good you are. I'm like, man, man, that shit ain't worth it, dog.
So, what is it that going into 2021? What is it that you feel like you really want to have in the bedroom? What is most important?
Man, you know, the internet kind of killed that now. Like, sex is available everywhere you look. On my thread is ass and titties gonna come up. Like, it's everywhere. So it's hard to be, I don't know, it's hard to be creative. Like in movies and commercials and everything, you see sex is everywhere. So now I think they kind of over killing it with the sex and making it dull in the bedroom in real life because people are doing in the bedroom what they seeing on all the social media platforms right now. It's like not no genuine connection to, I don't know. It's just different now.
So you're looking for the genuine connection.
Which that right there is like finding a 4-leaf clover right now, trying to find some genuine shit like that. Everybody fucking right now. It ain't no love connect. And me being a Gemini, I got to have some type of connection. Like
something, right?
It got to be like almost, even if it's for the moment, it got to be some type of like I'm down there making love to you still for the night we in love. But like, you know what I mean?
I don't even think that's a Gemini thing because I'm like that too.
That impression that she just be like, yo, when can I see you again? Like I want
Nah,
that.
that dick
Can I
was
see you
dope.
You
again?
know what I'm saying? Like I want that. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Nigga about to
I don't
gas
know.
up and come, going for a
If,
ride.
if I could
You
keep
like,
it,
I gotta try it again to make sure it was real.
Yes,
if I could keep
yes,
it
the first time
exclusive,
that is included.
if I could keep it exclusive, if you can find a person, even though y'all ain't in a relationship, the way the internet's setting it up now, you're not technically in relationships, but you can be in a relationship without being in a relationship. I guess if that makes sense.
Alabama says
Hey,
you got a
Alabama.
fucking helicopter while piloting that motherfucker. You ain't wrong.
But see, everybody now is fucking. Like niggas is just everybody just want to beat it up and jump, and it's like the dude can walk away feeling like, yo, I be punishing her ass, but she ain't got no connection to it. Like it's like her pussy sore, but she still ain't come. You know what I mean? Like, did you beat it up or did
Right,
she
without
really
the
come? Like
connection, right?
like a girl ain't gonna come just off just because she gonna come. It gotta be some type of, you gotta get my mind there. Like, oh, here it come. You gotta get her still there mentally, like, and that's the connect on that is just lost right now. It's fucking music right now. That's just what it is. That's out now. Wow. Ain't no love attached. You know what I mean? Ain't no love.
So let me ask you, guest co-host, do you want something different going into 2021, or is your expectations still the same?
Mine's pretty much the same because I'm more in the lines of like Angus. I'm about connection, or there is something. It's got to be an energy, a connection, just a genuine moment, same vibe, whatever the earths and the stars and the moons, all that stuff. Something has to be there. Something has to be there. But like 2020, I ain't done nothing in 2020 for real, y'all. So I'm just at this point probably trying to get something.
I would say definitely get more adventurous with the sex, like more outside sex, more like going on rooftops. Like right now,
They don't have a problem with that.
Angus want to be on the top of the motherfucking parking lot. We can see the city.
Damn,
I got that. Yeah.
skyline.
Look, I keep it 100. I remember a long time ago, yo, we was at this rooftop in the city overlooking it with the water. It was perfect. And this girl got down and she was like, yo, I was drinking. I'm like literally over the city. And she got down and started doing her thing.
Oh, Titanic and stuff.
And I still feel to this day, if I blow up, I say, yo, somewhere in that city, over all that, something had recorded that. And I feel when I get on, that shit gonna drop. Like when I get on,
It's gonna magically appear.
It's Kim K this whole thing, and it's going to skyrocket.
Remember when?
They're like, this is who y'all want to run for president? He getting his dick stuck on top of parking garages.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You too can get your dick sucked on the skyline.
Hey, it's a nice romantic. It's a way to keep some money in your pockets, fellas. You get you a nice little meal, get you a bottle, get some smoke, go on top of the nicest rooftop. It could be whatever. Just go up somewhere high. Like I remember one time, I said, look, I used to keep a table in the back of in the trunk. And I remember I set up for this girl's birthday. I went on top of a parking garage and I had the table set out with the cloth on it with the food and stuff. It wasn't no cars, no nothing. It was just us on top of a rooftop. And it was nice and the moon was big. And she was like, yo, this is different as fuck. Like we on the top of But see,
and it'd be something that simple though.
I knew the people on the building, so I was just like, yo, I'm gonna do something. They like, that's dope. And I was trying to find a nigga who played the violin to just be up there playing that.
Oh, you
set it off.
You really was setting the tone. Okay.
I was on some Lady in the Tramp shit, yo. Like I was trying to get the spaghetti noodles.
Go buy one long ass noodle.
You had all that nerve package over there, boy. That's what you doing to these girls.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a romantic little nigga. You know.
Okay, so I want to say for me, my expectations, I think, have changed a little bit. And so mainly because the value of sex has now changed. And it's not my age because I'm at the age where I'm creeping toward our prime. You know what I mean? Like that's the phase of life that we're in right now. But you would think that I would be like, oh, so much more eager or oh, so much more excited or whatever the case may be. But just following everything that's happened the past 6 or 7 months, the value of it has really, really gone down. It's always been very high on my list of to-dos. It's been very high on my list of things that were important as far as my connection and my relationship. It was always important to me just because that's like it was my release. It was almost therapeutic. You know what I mean? Like some you comics, you guys get on stage to work y'all shit out. If I had a bad day, I ain't telling no goddamn jokes. I'm fucking up. You know what I mean? So it's always been so many different things for me. And then to not have it, not experience it, and then you have to channel whatever that energy is that I released during sex. I have to channel
Something
that energy
else, right?
into something else. Whether it's angry energy, whether it's passionate energy, whether it's horny energy, whether it's love energy, whatever the case may be, you're like, you can't do nothing with it. How do you then exercise it? So got into other things and got extremely comfortable with not having sex at all. Like, wouldn't even get horny. I couldn't even masturbate, you guys. I'm just go ahead and
Damn, it got that bad.
This fucked up during this pandemic. Like, really, I had got to a point where like my shit was just like, nah.
So you ain't humped one pillow in your house. You telling me you ain't humped dry hump.
So what I'm telling you is
I don't believe.
For at least 4 or 5 months, your girl was like, fuck it.
What?
Seriously, I was. And then it wasn't even like my drive and everything had really, really changed. And so coming around to the end of the pandemic, you know, I feel like, okay, bitch, you back at 100, but it's definitely not as important to me as it was. It's definitely, and maybe I used it more as a crutch or whatever the case may be, but it's definitely not that for me anymore. Like I don't channel my same emotions or my same passions through sex as I did before. So even if I decide to go into a relationship, not to say I'm not going to be fucking them crazy because that's what God made me for, but it's definitely not going to be on my hierarchy. It's not going to be at the top of the list. It's not going to be one of those make it or break it things. And it's always been a make it or break it thing for me. Like you could have been fantastic, but the dick was like, no, you gotta go. So yeah, it's definitely changed my perspective. I don't know if it changed for the good or the bad. I was talking to Black Ron, and Black Ron was like, "Oh no, you don't want to fuck. There's something wrong with you." I'm like,
yeah, it's something wrong.
But it's definitely, but my perspective.
That don't mean something wrong.
Something wrong.
It's definitely.
It's
changed.
just your mind ain't on it.
That WAP has to be used like within a certain period of time, 5-6 months, without like whopping nobody. That's crazy.
I mean,
you don't want to know my time then. Good Lord.
God dang, you can beat that.
Yes.
Now, understand when I say that means
because I couldn't
shit
off no more.
You don't
it was like
necessarily have
February or something. It's been a minute.
You don't have to necessarily be with somebody. I'm just talking about in general. You have to, even if it's with yourself.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's how deep my transition in this phase, or what? Yes, Thomas Smith.
The hell.
That's how deep my
exactly, Thomas.
During the pandemic, that I couldn't even masturbate. Like, and
but you don't think it was just being focused on something else, like something?
Nah, bitch, I was trying. Like I wanted to, and my pussy was like, nah.
See, that's
mental. That's what I'm saying. If you focus on something else, it's a mental thing.
I'm gonna tell you,
just like you saying you want the connection and the genuineness. Something like it. All that's mental.
Yeah.
All of it's mental, and whether you recognize it or not in the moment, or it takes time to recognize it later, your brain will be like,
I don't care what I'm going through. I'm gonna bust off. I could be pissed off. They just
you a
fired me
guy.
from my job. I can't wait to get home. I'd be like, oh. I guess it ain't nothing to do. I got more time. Let me get one off.
Whack out my madness.
Yeah, I'm putting all of that stress out. That's stress in there.
So how often do you think, or what number would you put for healthy masturbation for a guy? Let's say in about a week. How often?
Now understand this. Married men would masturbate more than single men. Married men.
I can see that.
Yeah, when I was married,
He had to walk away though.
I was gonna have to put my hands in handcuffs behind my back to keep myself from myself.
Thomas said, "I need to wake my girl up." My girl is woke now, Thomas Smith. She woke. Now.
Look, you be when you a married man.
That's what I've done it now. Okay.
When you a married man,
people can't have breaks. Right? Good grief, they can't have breaks.
When you a married man, you trying not to cheat. You trying to your best not to cheat. So all you can do is watch porn, and God forbid you got a type of wife that ain't gonna give you nothing but like every 2 months. So when she on her time, you don't know when you gonna get it. So now you gotta hump all of these other girls mentally to keep you sane from physically going out to be with somebody else. And a lot of married women don't see that. So porno, if you ask any married dude, you be like, you watch porn. That's why, look, Kurt Franklin, he almost lost his marriage over porno.
That nigga was digging in the garbage.
Yeah, he was.
Terry Crews. Like, this shit real when you get in a relationship. That challenge, like now with technology, you being married and you got pussy up on your thread all day long. And your girl, everybody girl ain't gonna meet the criteria of what we seeing now.
Right.
So to just love your woman genuinely through all the joints and keeping it 100, like, yo, my bae is bad, and then you sitting there like, babe, come on, man. You know she giving, look at that, babe, like, damn, like if I knew what I knew now, I would have got me a wedding ring and still been single. I would just put a married ring on. It seems like women come at you harder when you're married.
There's them women out there want the challenge.
The temptation,
like, oh, okay, they're gonna try their hand. They be like, oh, he married. Let me see what she look like. Oh, I'm better than that. Let me see if I can get that ass.
So let me see.
Is on that single life, and he said twice per week to masturbate.
Twice per week for a single man or a married man.
Single man. That's a single guy.
I say for a single dude, I say about 3.
About 3?
Nah.
I don't know. Nevin might be out here getting major ass right now.
What you doing? What you doing?
Nevin ain't up during this pandemic.
Chum.
He a comedy promoter.
If you single now, you shouldn't even be doing that much for real. Honestly, you should have something on hand. I'm not necessarily saying that if some dudes could just be focusing like, man, look, I'm. Cause semen retention is serious. Like if you can hold your nut back and that's a level of discipline right there. And then your attraction will be stronger if you can hold your semen. Like you know what I mean? But if you busting off 4-5 times a week and shit, the energy level that you're gonna get from women ain't gonna be like you're not a catch right now. It's just like So trying to hold it, that's a challenge for people. So if you single, if you smashing off and you got some joints and you still beating off during the week, that's a lot. So yeah, married men, I would see married men like 3 to 5 times a week. But a single man, maybe, like dude said, maybe once or twice a week. If you get some pussy already.
He said 2 to 3 times a day.
Section is going
lit.
They
lit.
Now. So we got people on here doing research. Okay, prostate health calls for 7 times a month. So I'm sure that any guy on this thread is meeting that.
Healthy prostates.
Alabama said every day. Thomas Smith, I don't know where you at.
Alabama, what up?
Said DC.
DC. I don't even know if we met before, but Bruce said 2 to 3 times
a day.
2 to 3 times a day, boy.
What you doing?
You walking around?
Do you work? Do you have a job?
And your back gonna be out of commission at 40.
At the barbershop there and just shaking.
Like that old school Jackson dance.
probably don't even go there.
Just beat it.
Hey, if some of our dicks could talk, they probably would press charges on us. They like, I got to leave. This motherfucking assault is just getting out of hand down here.
No bull. So you touched on something that I thought was very interesting. Just the fact that there is different.
Yo, Indy, he off the chain.
Yo, the comments is crazy, yo.
Right. Don't put yourself on the chopping block, bro.
So niggas say if you eat right and you exercise, you should have a lot come out all the time. You should have whole families coming out your dick anytime you bust off. That's something I do look at. I'll be looking like, yo, y'all gotta look at. We busting off life. A life is coming out of there. That's how you gotta look at that nut that we leave wherever. That was a possible superstar that we just left on the wall. Or
I just left the next Obama all on.
We just left the next president. We just left the next president in them hotel sheets or wherever we shot it off at. That was our ticket out of this shit. So you gotta understand, holding that semen retention, you holding superstars in there, possibly.
That's hilarious. What do you think is a normal amount for a female in a week?
Now y'all supposed to go hard.
Yeah. And do you think that it differs between married women and single women? Now, I've been a married woman and a single woman, so maybe I can.
Yeah, because I only been single.
It's okay.
I believe that the number probably would vary between single and married. I don't know, just a couple times a week. I mean, like a man. See, I think for women, it's more work. It's more work. Guys, it's just a simple like slip and it's out there. We got like layers to our shit. We got sensitivity spots in different areas. Like it's a little more work.
I feel you gotta definitely be in the zone.
And probably a little more time too. If you think about it, we take it.
It's hard. It's hard to match.
Sometimes 30 seconds. Fuck this shit. I gotta go. Like,
hilarious.
If I gotta go to work, or if it's my lunch break and I just fuck this.
But see, maybe for me, because I'm always like, that was always like, it's hard for you to tickle yourself. So I absolutely enjoy way more another touch. Like it's a little different for me. Right. So I don't do it as much because I'm just like, okay.
To be honest, like my masturbation and what I would call normal, it differs from whether I'm in a relationship versus not and how much sex I'm having.
Mm.
If I'm having more than enough sex in my relationship, I'm not going to masturbate at all. Like if you fuck the shit out of me, let's just say it's an overnight. Overnight, we might fuck 3-4 times, maybe 3-4 times. That's
right.
3-4 times in one night.
I mean, because you
have you not?
Yeah, I'm tired already just hearing that.
Dinner, take a break, fuck again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, get back up.
It's not necessarily back to back, but there's a little time in it.
And then before we check out, we got fuck again. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I know what it is on overnight.
Right.
4 times, 3 to 4. 3 to 4.
That I might can get that off
overnight scenario.
I mean, 4 I feel like is a stretch because but 3 is I think is a fair overnight. Anyways, you fuck the shit out of me, like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna want anything. Like you ain't gotta worry about me.
Right.
I don't want to masturbate. I ain't bothering you. Like, what you gonna go do? You about to go blow something up? Fine, babe. I'll be right here when you get back.
Right.
Like. Nothing. I don't want nothing. 72 hours. I'm good. Have a good you fuck me. I'm good. Have many days after that, and then it's time for you to do it again because now I'm getting antsy. Like I feel like if you're in a relationship and you're having routine sexual contact, like you get it regular enough that I don't. So when I'm single, I do masturbate more often, but I don't think I do it like what I would call excessive. Like I'm like a once a week person. But
Right.
that's because I'm a busy person. If I was a little less busy, I'd have more time to do my
Think
thing.
about it, right?
But no, maybe once a week just to clean them pipes out, make sure old girl still kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she's still right.
Her WAP status.
Yeah. Pretty much. Make sure old girl's pipes all cleaned out. You know what I mean? Get you ready for the next time. But no, I feel like it's definitely healthy. I think it's one of the most healthiest things in the world
Rejuvenation.
to do. It helps to keep your stress down. It does help to keep your blood pressure low. There's a lot of benefits to masturbation. So I think that, if you all out there are struggling, not sure, don't know what to do, just call. It's like, no, I don't have a number for y'all, but get your shit together.
Thomas hit it on the head. The older you get, like older women,
because they come more into their own, like they recognize, okay, this is what I like, this is what I want, this is what I want to do. Let's go.
Now
older
women are hornier. Older women are. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, it's this old lady. It's this old lady I be thinking about all the time. She the first one. I was probably like 23, and she was like 50. I think she was 50 on the dot, 50, 51. Her name was Miss Elaine. To this day, I still hit up Miss Elaine trying to get back with her, but she like, I'm saved now, I'm not like that no more. And Miss Elaine, she took it to another. She the first one to like give me that Janet Jackson porn hook, like spit on it. But then she took it to another level when like she smacked it. And she smacked it and backhanded. Like that was something new for me. But old women
she tickle the balls
are some horny Eartha Kitt joints. Like they beat off I think when your kids get grown and they move out and you done like a lot of
changes.
Something so serious about the phase of life that you get in when you ain't got to worry about getting pregnant no more. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm not there yet, but I can tell you that when I get to the phase where I ain't got to worry about having no kids,
a lot more freedom.
Hey, Alabama, you know
freedom
what I'm
is coming.
All kinds of shit going on. Like just nut everywhere. Just everywhere. Yes. Like you ain't on that. Oh, you going through the whole thing. Gotta go get condoms. Dang, gotta make sure you pull out. Fuck all that.
Right.
Ain't nothing like that raw. Ain't nothing like that raw dog.
There's no hold hard. You know what I mean?
20s, 57. Good mugga.
You know what? You not old though, babe. You's probably still out here getting your shit together. First of all, you're jerking off to the pounds. Let's just start there. 57. You're doing something.
Is one arm bigger than the other? It's real strong.
Y'all, look, get you a Miss Elaine, y'all. Like Miss Elaine smashed good, and then she made me breakfast, and then she left some money on the dresser because I had. I was using my grandma's car at the time, so no wonder. Like, when you go home, she like fill your grandmama tank up. You know what I mean? Miss Elaine was a manager at a bank, so like.
And you was giving
changed
her that
your life.
25-year-old Angus Black.
Oh, Miss Elaine, look.
Y'all took care of each other. You took care of each other. I ended up
taking my wife back, and that's why I ended up breaking it off with Miss Elaine. And then as soon as me and my wife broke up, I was calling Miss Elaine back. I was like, Miss Elaine, I'm back. I'm sorry. She wouldn't let me come back. And I was, damn, Miss Elaine, yo.
Hurt your soul.
Damn.
We're gonna start a campaign for you, bro.
Miss Elaine. Miss
Elaine. Go to her page. Go to her page. Her name Elaine. I ain't gonna say
I'm about to say, don't put her on blast. You want everybody hitting her.
I was about to put it. I was like, yo, I really.
You want these young boys talking about Miss Elaine. You do them things you did to Black.
Somebody in the 757.
Her, I love her.
Who you talking about?
Right. Facts.
Oh, Miss Elaine got the date with the fat ass. They already know.
Hilarious.
I miss you. Elaine, if you watching, I'm still out here.
Miss Trinidad.
Our time together during the hurricane that will never be forgotten. Like ever. Like she had a house on the water with a little dog.
So if you had to choose, would you choose an older woman versus a younger woman now?
Older woman all day long.
Oh,
No,
he
what do
was
you
serious.
call older? What age group is that
Was-
for you?
Older, I was older for me would probably be, I say 45 and up. I say about 40, 42 and up. But it's some 38 and 37s in there that still, you know, it's still some mature women. But all them, because they done been through everything. It's like going to, and look, ladies, don't get offended because I'm not calling y'all dogs. But it's like going to a pound with dogs that just been through all this shit. They just ready to go home and motherfucking show, get a little love. They done been through, they ain't got time for that bullshit no more. So I think me being a wounded dog and then finding another wounded dog, 2 negatives equal a positive. So
Such an interesting.
yeah, so yeah.
How you broke it down, right?
Yeah, see, when I was in school, I used to think
Wounded
negative and
dog
positive
sex,
shit was
okay.
some bullshit. But that shit is some real shit. Like negatives and positives work in real life.
Wow.
But yeah, man, older women just, they ain't got. First of all, you want a woman who don't want to post herself on the internet all day, 1,000 pictures,
It's
because
rude to it.
she trying to get a cosign all day. Oh, you look beautiful. Oh my God, she wants somebody to feed her 24/7. I don't want that. That I gotta keep you motivated and all of that shit. Like, you don't love yourself, then I ain't got time to be pumping you up all
A
day.
level of security.
Yeah, see, older chick, she don't want you all. She don't want everybody in her business. Like, that's how I like it. I want to be on some Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Harley Quinn type shit. Yeah, you like, damn, Bruce Wayne and Harley Quinn fucking? That's how quiet I wanted to be, because y'all would have never known Batman fuck Harley Quinn. Ever. But that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like that type of shit. With the internet, you want to be. Look at Angela Bassett. Look at everybody who relationships not in the public eye.
And last.
Denzel.
Oh, yeah.
All of them got strong, healthy relationships. Even if
I
they
saw
going
something
through
about
some
more
shit, you're not
expensive
gonna
the other
hear
day.
about it.
Mm-hmm. And he's been married more than 20 years.
Yeah, like 25. He
Like I hate
purposely
Cardi
keeps it
B.
quiet.
I hate Cardi B and Offset relationship. I
Yeah.
hate it. That shit so ratchet.
It's all about attention.
And I be seeing everybody on the page like relationship goals. I'm like, relationship goals to put you on live and beg you for head in front of the world. Like, that shit right there. Nah, that
I
shit is,
wonder what their sex life is like.
man, that shit
I feel like it ain't gonna be too spicy.
that shit can't be entertaining for Offset. Like, Offset could get any jank he want. And then you got a jank like Cardi, who, you know, it is what it is. That's why he cheated. Like, I'm not surprised. You shouldn't be surprised Offset cheated. You shouldn't be surprised. Like, Cardi, if it weren't for her being a success and having her own money, doing her thing, man, and I don't even want to say it, but
It's 100,000.
nobody want to keep it 100. Like, nobody want to understand why, like, a chick like that is not gonna really be wifey material. She got bread,
Right.
she popping, but that's not wifey material. Like, women that go out and get sex change. Me and my homeboys were just talking about this today. Why do women feel like getting their body done, like we gonna want to wipe that up, or like that shit really attractive to us? Like, we love the stretch mark. I like the pouch.
Because here's
Like,
the thing, though, when men are in public, when men are around or other women, whatever the case may be, that's not 9 times out of 10 what you display.
Right.
9 times out of 10, when you're with a guy or if you're out with a group, like I have a shit ton of male friends, I'm sure you got a ton of guy friends, and you see when a man is checking out a woman, or you can you see what he likes, you see what's on his timeline. What's on his timeline when he's looking at in public is not the chick with the stretch marks. That's not. You looking at the chick with the wig, with the fake titties, with the lashes,
that's
with
what's
the
out
fake
there.
ass, with the everything that's made up, the little teeny waist that didn't exist before they got it done, like that. So if that's what I display, if I'm the man, and this is what I'm showing you, that this is what I like, this is what I look at, this is what whatever. no, I'm not going to assume that the chick with the stretch marks is what
you really want, right?
You know what I mean? I'm not going to think that.
It's what they thought. Trophies. They look.
This is what you.
They think you look
like
a trophy, right?
So let me go make myself what's going to be appealing to you. Like, granted, I'm not going to say that that's a jab on any woman's level of security. I do believe some women aren't happy with themselves, and maybe they do need to be happy with themselves first. Like, if you're doing work on your body, you want to be the one looking at yourself in the mirror. I don't think you should go do it just
for somebody else
to appeal to a man, or to get you an OnlyFans page, or to whatever the case may be. But that part's neither here nor there. Like, it's certain shit that I want done, but it's because I done had too many kids, and it's just some shit I want to do. You know what I mean? But
we like that shit though. We like that,
and I get that, and I get that because I tell you, when you met me first, I was about 40 pounds lighter, and so many niggas come for me with all this chunky. It's utterly ridiculous. And I mean, 40 pounds lighter. I had muscles popping, all that shit. Still cute, same lips. Put on all this weight, niggas coming off the woodwork. You said what?
You still cute with the same lips. What you talking about?
No,
that's what she's saying.
That's my
right.
point. Like, I get it that the solid can be more attractive. I get that. And I get that that's what a lot of men go for. And a lot of men be like, oh, dang, T, you can put this weight on you thick now, on your ass now, all 9 stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. But the reality is, when it comes to being in the public eye, that's not what you all give off. That's not what you all portray.
Now look,
9 times out of 10, that's not what you have on your arm. I be in green rooms all the time. You be around these niggas. You be around these niggas. I don't
straight rarely, showpieces.
Very rarely. And then I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I've only seen 2 comedians with they actual women, and they women look regular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the majority of the time, the woman that they have with them, that's not what they see. That's not what you see. You're
right. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is the truth. Men got more janks that they wouldn't want to be seen with in public in their archives than the ones that you see them out with. Like, you see Usher, you see the type of women Usher got caught with, like.
Right.
This is the BBWs is winning on the low. They just not in the public eye. BBWs is killing the game.
Oh, the thick chicks. I ain't mad at that.
Yo, I'm telling you.
That's the thing.
I'm telling you, men is busting down some janks that niggas wouldn't want to get caught with, but niggas can't. I don't care what dude it is. Even if a dude had his shit together, we got some motherfucking janks that we be like, yo, I can't. If you saw her in public and you was out, you'll be like, oh shit, I can't let Big Reese see me.
Hilarious. But see, that goes back to the securities of people. Like she said, you even just said it. They're not the ones that you see them with.
Facts.
Eyes first. A lot of people are visual first. I see you before anything else, before I talk to you, before I even get to know your personality. It's up to me or my mental to take the time to get to know you or to talk to you to see what else you're about. But the visual is the first thing. I see you first. And this is what we're seeing, is seeing people with that. So it's like, oh, that's what he likes. And I mean, I'm gonna be like, well, you just ain't my type, and I'm gonna go left. But other people are gonna be like, well, let me see if I can get to that. And that's the challenge in women. Women, whether they're openly or secretly, they like the challenge. They like the challenge.
Man, y'all,
you're like, all right, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, man, y'all, it ain't no competition with these BBWs letting you titty fuck them and give you head at the same time. They be like, you want titty fuck me and want me to suck you off? You be like, oh my God. Come on, man. Room 231.
Change your life. It will change your life. I'm telling you.
See, that's what I think is interesting about the conversation that you all were having. The fact that it is dudes having that conversation about women. You know what I mean? But men, I feel like, go through some shit sometimes too to be appealing. Because it's niggas out here with full-on wigs. It's niggas out here with fake penises.
What?
They getting all kinds of shit.
Hold. Niggas, real dudes with fake penises. What you talking about?
Yeah.
How do you do
surgical
this?
procedures guys are getting to extend
Enhance.
their penises.
I know about the dick pump and shit, but niggas getting
No,
surgery?
no, they getting surgery. Like for me, I feel like it's one of those things that men don't talk about. That it's interesting to me that there's a group of men having a conversation about why women keep doing X, Y, and Z to their bodies, yet y'all not having a conversation about what you all do to your bodies. You're not having a conversation about how you should make a woman feel so that maybe she doesn't think she has to do that. Like the conversation that y'all having, I feel like is misguided and is misplaced. Because the same time the broad go get the work done, y'all be the first niggas liking her shit. Y'all be the first ones.
Pumping her head up and be like, this is exactly why I got that ass.
OnlyFans and everything.
This is why I bought it.
But this is what I've heard though more than one time is that the bras with the fake ass, like they can't take no dick.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Not just that shit look weird when it's like when
Jack
you take your pants
the
off.
Strap on, nigga. I believe it.
Okay.
Yo, I promise you, I smashed the jank with a fake ass. When she took them drawers off and I was hitting it from the back, that shit looked like 2 roach backs from the back, from the top.
I can't.
I thought I was smashing a cockroach. I was like, oh hell no. This roach back bitch got to go.
So he can say whether or not he was strapping. I just want to know how he doing.
Prosthetic penis joint.
Like a goddamn beetle, like a beetle back. Her ass like a beetle back and shit.
Beetle back.
That's crazy though. Like I feel like if I couldn't have the same amount of pleasure, I don't want the work done.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I've never been a chick with the big ass. That ain't been me. I never been the one with
I don't
the
even
titties.
got hips.
I found out the girl with the ass got the best.
I've always been the girl with the lips. Like that's just been me my whole life.
Lips and boobs.
Look at them. Look at them mouths.
At least you got two. I want that.
Lips, boobs, and legs.
So I'm
calm down.
Getting some sort of so silly. But I couldn't imagine getting some work done and then not being able to feel it the same kind of way, or me not being able to deliver it a certain kind of way. Like I don't think I will want any kind of surgery that's going to obscure my sexual experience.
And people don't even think about the long run. Like sometimes that stuff can hit your nerves, your skin cells, your sensitivity. Like you,
and she couldn't feel her nipples no more. I said, "Oh my God,
who can't feel
it's like botch."
Shoot me.
That stuff be real. People get surgeries and like bacteria start eating their bodies and stuff. And it's like, was it worth it? Like, was it really worth it?
Just to look good.
Just to be appealing to other people.
He had the perfect analogy. He said, them fake chicks is like a brand new car on the outside, but that junk got like a 200,000 miles on that junk. Like with the clothes on, that junk be looking good, fitted right and stuff. And then she take it off. It's like, what in the mannequin is going on?
Right. It's an illusion.
This bitch is built like Pinocchio 3.0 and shit.
Nah, I want you to be like, oh, that's all you, yup. Yeah,
just be squeezing it and grabbing it.
These chunky arms.
They call it love handles.
All of that. Get that. This fupa. All of that.
And my thing is, you got to work out twice as hard now with all that surgery shit. Now you got to go to the gym anyway
to keep it.
Why you don't just do that from the beginning then?
Amen.
Man, fuck that shit. We want that natural shit.
Just had a random guest on your back.
Oh yeah, no, we at the trap. I'm doing this interview from the trap right now.
Hey,
we got customers coming through and stuff.
I'm just playing.
I'm just playing. Nowadays you can't play like that. Now, hey, FBI, I'm just playing. It's a joke.
You put me a care package.
Make sure you save us some cookies.
Okay. Send me 7 of them. But that does bring me around to another good point. You're a smoker. You mentioned it earlier. Do you know if you have the chick, you want to smoke, you want to drink, you want whatever? Do you feel like smoking makes sex better?
Oh, hell yeah. When a dude find out a girl smoke too, it's like the most sexiest thing ever is for a girl to be like you call her, this is your first time really kicking in and shit, and then she be like, so where you at? I'm at the spot over there. Okay, bet. Look, I don't know if you do, but do you smoke? And it's like you on the other side, you ain't saying nothing, but you like, Yeah, I got some gas. I'm good. I'm good.
Hilarious.
Bad, because I need to smoke. Do you got some alcohol? Oh, it's on and pop. Yeah, I think it's on. I think I got some. Bad. Yeah. Not bad.
The whole interview.
Right. Making transactions live and shit.
Yeah, I was about to be smoking right
you
now.
said
But I ain't
gas
gonna do
and
that,
niggas
y'all.
can stop popping
He's
up.
like, right. Whoop. The word of the day.
But yeah, smoking a jank that smoke, major turn on for me. For me, like, cause now I know she on some chill shit. Like, trying to fuck with a girl that don't smoke and you smoke, that shit awkward as hell. It's like she either like it or she don't, or if she don't smoke, she gonna eventually. This how you know when she start liking you, cause she gonna smoke because she like being around you. She gonna be like, fuck it, let me hit it, and you gonna be like,
That's funny because I have tried it being around like. Because I'm not a smoker at all, by far. I can drink somebody under the table, but I don't smoke. But I have tried it because I'm like,
and you see, and look, and when
let
you
me
smoke,
see that thing.
yeah, exactly.
You do it like this? How do I put my lips? Like,
she gonna be a porn star on the jump after she got them get that little high, and she ain't gonna be scared. She gonna be herself. She gonna let loose.
Right.
But see, that's that shit that's gonna open up a relationship. She gonna be like, I thought we were just kicking it, but now I'm kind of feeling you. I ain't had that vibe with no nigga like that. I can't,
create the vibe.
Like the vibe will change up. You can go in saying like me right now. I said, look, I don't see myself getting in a relationship. I don't see myself getting married. But when the vibe is right, you can't control that shit.
Right.
Like it's a jank you could just kick it with for one night. Her vibe could be that strong. You starting to think about her, like
reevaluating some things.
Yo, I can't get you out of my head, yo. Like you, I can move to Cleveland. Like that's how you be sitting here thinking I'm about to make moves that won't in my plans to be with you. She like, calm down. I only seen you one night. I'm like, yo, I fucking love you. Like, there's some things like that.
When's the next time I'm gonna see you? I'm gonna take a trip.
I'm taking a trip. This 600 about to come in. I know the flight's gonna be cheap. I can make it in Nebraska. Them shit probably 189 on Southwest. I might have to make 5 connecting flights, but I'm gonna get to you.
Right. I'm gonna get to you.
I can reach you by airplane.
I
can reach you by. Yo, that song is that's the last true love song. She look, it won't no excuse for that nigga to say that she won't trying to get in contact with his ass.
That's funny.
I don't care how you get there. Just get there if you please. Oh my God!
Hey!
It's been hard for that nigga.
See, it don't matter. Don't matter.
That shit make me mad, dog. That shit tried to make that shit work. Why she got to go through all this to try to get in contact with you? First off, man, I got to write this shit down because I got to address that song. That shit. I got to write that down right now. Y'all see I'm about to write it
That's
down.
Hilarious. I believe they put this up so you can always go back to it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get it right now while
it's fresh.
Yeah.
Going and popping.
I don't know what her name is by Airplane, but I remember that by Airplane.
By Airplane. How you spell Airplane?
It's AAR. Ron.
Oh, Alabama say taking your shit.
Yeah,
you gotta get on that airplane.
Right.
Airplanes is.
I was just about to say, you better watch out for the.
There's gonna be some turbulence on the airplane all day.
That's
hilarious.
That's hilarious. Well, listen, thank you so
much. It was so much fun. I miss you.
Yeah, man, this was lit, yo. This was lit, yo. I appreciate y'all.
Yo,
I thank you for having me as the co-host.
Hey man, look, I still think about how y'all looked out for us in DC, man. I had a ball that night, man. Like,
yeah, man, I was like, yo, when we going to Virginia? Like, we need another.
Let me tell you something.
We were so
Facts.
ready.
Listen,
And then the damn pandemic.
I'm gonna try to wrap this up, you guys. We got a hot 60 seconds, but that for me was probably one of the best comedy nights I had.
It was just so
Period.
Yeah, it was lit.
You know what I
genuine.
mean?
No
And
expectations,
it's
no
what
no
we
goal,
do.
no mission, just fun.
You know what I do with my show, what you do with your photography. Like this is just our life. This is what we're always around. This is where we always are. So I guess we do get the benefit of having some really dope experiences sometimes, and some really dope ass
People,
friends.
right.
You know what I mean? And you don't necessarily know how things gonna go before that day. We didn't even know you. You know what I mean? Well, we had met, but you know what I mean.
Right.
We didn't know you. By the end of the night, you was one of my best motherfucking friends.
Right.
Facts.
By the end of the night, you was one of my best friends. Shout out to Peso because we ain't seen him since.
Right. Right.
You said shout out to Peso.
In there, but
They talking about we was in DC. Peso in the building.
Oh, yeah. What up?
but that one night, you know what I mean? Still now.
We still think about
I
it.
was able to pick up the phone and call you and say, hey, come on and be a guest on my show tonight. Like it meant so
It means
much.
a lot.
And it was really just a really special time. So I appreciate it.
Me
I
too.
appreciate it.
Me too.
And it was glad it was something me and my girl got to share. We be having some real dope ass.
Yeah, we do.
One day we gonna share these stories when we
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We're still writing the book. We're still writing the book.
Like that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, but so Angus, real quick, make sure everybody knows how to follow you.
Y'all follow me at comedian Angus Black ANGUZ 100% real Negro. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, POL. I'm on all that shit. It ain't,
Yeah, you down there holding it down at the funny
Yes.
bone in Virginia.
Oh, yo.
God.
He had a whole bunch of things.
Look,
You got a whole run in VA. Right.
You doing the thing though, seriously.
Yeah, trying to keep comedy alive, still trying to keep fresh faces in the game and circulating and stuff. Because now we at a point where people just come out for people they heard of or saw on a social media or something like that. But back in the day, people used to just come out for comedy.
For the funny, right.
So right now, I've been bringing all these people that people haven't heard of, and it's been all like standing ovation type stuff.
Love.
Now that crowd is just like, yo, win your next one, win the next one, like, and that's what Stiletto do out that way. She be bringing.
It builds the crowd.
Parks,
they trust you.
They keeping comedy alive, yo. So yeah, I got rooms popping and stuff. So hopefully I can get y'all down here to Virginia Beach and the Richmond area.
We coming.
I got you.
Yeah, can't wait to see you again, though, fam. You and Peso. Queen, tell everybody how they can follow you.
Queen Ray 22, RGF Entertainment on Instagram and Facebook. I have both of those. Social media, just all over the place.
And you all definitely make sure that you follow me at the love below _SexTalk T Graye. Also have a new pretty cute media page, the T Graye. And my new website is up, you guys. Make sure you check me out, sextalkwithtgraye.com. Stay up on everything that is going on with your girl. We will see you again right here on WEMS Radio next Tuesday, 9 to 10 p.m. Bring a freaky friend with you. Next week's guest host is going to be comedian Dwayne Watts. Next week's guest don't know who's gonna be in the building. Either way it goes, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be sex talk. We're gonna have a great time. So we will see you all again next Tuesday. Bye.